Welcome to the ultimate showdown, wealth versus struggle. Do you believe the only difference between a rich man and a poor man is simply money? If you think that's all there is, you're about to have a hard dose of reality. The real difference, my friend, runs much deeper. It's engraved in their minds, woven into their daily habits. It's their entire approach to life itself. It's about the choices they make and the paths they choose. It's about perspective. In this video, we're diving deep, exploring the 8 key differences between those who have and those who want. If you truly desire to break free from the shackles of mediocrity, if you're ready to step into the realm of true wealth, then you must understand these contrasts. Pay close attention, because what you're about to discover could very well rewrite your destiny. A rich man, you see, he's a visionary. He sees beyond the horizon, envisioning the bigger picture. He's a chess player, always thinking several moves ahead. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice a pawn to take the king. The poor man, he's often trapped in the immediacy of the moment. He lives for today, neglecting the consequences of his actions. The rich man plants seeds, nurtures them, knowing patience yields a harvest. The poor man digs up seeds prematurely, sacrificing future abundance. Now let's talk about money. The rich man understands that wealth is a flowing river. He knows the power of investment. He sees opportunity everywhere. The stock market, real estate, even in himself. Money is a tool, a seed to be planted, generating more wealth. The poor man hoards his money, afraid to let go. He clings to it, terrified of risk. True wealth comes from making money work for you. The rich man plants a variety of seeds, nurturing them. Diversity and calculated risk yield a bountiful harvest. The wealthy understand that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey. They're voracious readers, always eager to expand their minds. They attend seminars, seek out mentors, constantly learning, evolving, adapting to the ever-changing world around them. They know that stagnation is the death knell of progress. The poor man, he often stops learning the moment he leaves the classroom. He becomes complacent, comfortable in his familiar routines, resistant to new ideas and ways of thinking. He fails to realize that in a world that's constantly evolving, to stand still is to fall behind. Imagine a river, its waters constantly flowing, carving new paths, nourishing the land around it. That is the mind of a wealthy man. Always in motion, always growing. Now picture a stagnant pond choked with weeds, its potential for life slowly fading away. That is the mind of a man who has stopped learning, his potential stifled by complacency. Action versus procrastination. The rich understand that success is not a spectator sport. It's about taking action, about making bold moves, even in the face of uncertainty. They are not afraid of calculated risks, for they know that fortune favors the bold. They understand that the only true failure is the failure to act. The poor man, he's a master of procrastination. He's full of excuses, always waiting for the perfect moment, a mythical time that never arrives. He allows fear to paralyze him, holding him back from pursuing his dreams. He's content to watch from the sidelines as others seize the opportunities he himself could have grasped. Remember, the iron is forged when it's hot. The rich man strikes while the iron is hot, seizing opportunities as they arise. The poor man, he hesitates, he second guesses himself, and by the time he finally works up the courage to act, the opportunity has vanished like smoke. Abundance versus scarcity. The wealthy operate from a place of abundance. They believe there's more than enough to go around, that one person's success doesn't diminish another's. They see the world as a vast ocean of opportunity, teeming with possibilities. This mindset, this unwavering belief in abundance fuels their actions, drives them to create, to innovate, to build, not just for themselves, but for others as well. The poor man, he's trapped in a scarcity mindset, believing that resources are limited, that life is a zero-sum game. He sees other people's successes as his own personal failures. This scarcity mindset breeds envy, resentment, and fear, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of lack and limitation. Think of it this way. The rich man sees a pie and believes he can bake more pies, bigger pies, even share his recipe with others. The poor man sees that same pie and believes that if someone else takes a slice, there's less for him. He's so busy guarding his slice that he fails to see the opportunities to create more. Responsibility versus blame. A rich man, he understands that he is the architect of his own destiny. He takes full responsibility for his actions, his choices, his outcomes. When faced with setbacks, he doesn't waste time casting blame. He sees failure as a harsh but necessary teacher, a stepping stone on the path to success. The poor man, when faced with adversity, he points fingers. He blames the government, the economy, his upbringing, anyone but himself. He refuses to acknowledge his own role in his circumstances, choosing to remain trapped in a cycle of blame and victimhood. Remember, blame is a prison, and the key to that prison is personal responsibility. The rich man chooses to unlock the cell door and step out into the sunlight of accountability. The poor man, he remains shackled in the darkness, blaming the world for his predicament. Creation versus consumption. The wealthy, they are creators. They are builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, artists. They bring value to the world, leaving their mark on the canvas of humanity. They understand that true wealth is not about accumulating possessions, but about creating something of lasting impact. The poor man, he's often trapped in a cycle of consumption. He works to spend, chasing fleeting pleasures, seeking validation through material possessions. He fails to understand that true fulfillment comes not from what you have, but from what you create and contribute. Think of it like this. The wealthy man plants a tree knowing that it will provide shade, fruit, and beauty for generations to come. The poor man, he cuts down the tree for firewood, consuming its value in a single night. Network versus isolation. The rich understand that true success is not a solo endeavor. They cultivate a powerful network of relationships, surrounding themselves with other ambitious, driven individuals. They recognize the value of collaboration, of mentorship, of shared knowledge and experience. Now, the poor man, he often isolates himself either out of fear, insecurity, or a simple lack of understanding of the power of connection. He tries to go it alone, unaware that he's missing out on the invaluable support and guidance that a strong network provides. Remember, a single ember, it's easily extinguished, but unite that ember with others and you create a roaring fire that can withstand any storm. So there you have it, the 8 fundamental differences between those who accumulate wealth and those who simply dream of it. Remember, true wealth is not merely about the size of your bank account. It's a state of mind, a way of being, a lens through which you view the world. If you can shift your perspective, embrace these principles, you can alter the very course of your destiny. The road to wealth, it's not always paved with gold. It's a journey fraught with challenges, with setbacks, with moments of doubt. But it's a journey worth taking. Now go out there, embrace the principles of abundance, and claim the life that is rightfully yours. The choice is yours, always has been.